What's going on, everybody? Hope you're doing fantastic as always. Today we are going to be doing an update video for our ban list v2. Now this ban list v2 has already come out. This is more like v2.1. It's just a couple bug fixes on the v2. And the big difference here, as you can see, the UI is looking a lot cleaner here. It's actually at the top and will line up correctly regardless of how many players there are. We also have some color coding on the buttons and a bug fix on the teleport here button that I believe is in the current downloadable file. So if you want to check this out in world where you can come take a look at it and all that good stuff, make sure you check out Club Dreams. That is the world I am in right now to demo this out. Let's see if I go to worlds. Current world. Here you go. This is what it looks like. Club Dreams. Anyways, so we're going to be taking a look at kind of how this works, but I wanted to show you where you could find it in this world. This is at the spawn, or you can use these instructions right here to bring it in front of you if you move places. Anyways, this is kind of what it'll look like in game, and now we can go into the editor and take a look at it from behind the scenes and kind of see how it works, because right now this is how it's set up in this current world. But if we take a peek at our editor, you can see we actually have a blank world here, and we just imported it. So let's just drag it into our scene. We're just going to put it at 0, 0, and move it up a little bit like there. Okay. So the first thing we're going to need to talk about, because I was helping somebody with this, is the Pastebin URLs. So how this works is you input a Pastebin link here instead of individual names. So it works a little bit differently than our old video. Now it takes two URLs, and the only one you have to use is the security staff one. This pretty much is saying who is allowed to use the buttons on this menu. If they're not on this list, they won't be able to use the buttons. So let's go ahead and open that up and see what that looks like. All right, so if we just input this Pastebin raw link, you can see it comes up something like this, which is what we are looking for. So you'll want to make your own links, and to do that, you just go to pastebin.com, make sure you make an account, and then you can have, I think it's something like up to like 10 or 11 Pastebins that are unlisted. And what I mean by that is, like, we'll just take this staff list, for example, hit edit, and you can see here at this point you just input your list of either the hard-coded ban people or your security staff, and then enter a name for it and change the exposure to unlisted and hit save. Now you can hit raw, you can get your link here and paste it wherever you want. So that's how the security staff and the hard-coded list works. Now there is also the in-game or instanced blacklist, so you do not need to use this one at all. You can leave it empty, and then you can just ban people inside the world instance. The cool thing about these is you can update that list at any point, even if your world is published, and it will go ahead and update your list inside the servers or instances. So this is a bit more dynamic. And then of course you have your ban location. This is where you'd want to put wherever the ban people get teleported to. Right now it's just set a few meters away from our UI, which is fine for setting up the prefab. Then of course, if you want to change any of the color coding stuff, go either inside this canvas right here, where you'll have some options, or you can open the player list entry prefab and find more buttons that you can custom configure. So how this actually works is we will run over kind of the configuration. Now let's go over the use cases. So I'll log in here and we'll do a build and test. Alright, now that I've logged in, we're just going to go ahead and do a quick build and test to show you how this works. Okay, as you can see, we have both clients here. Let's move them out a little bit. Why am I so small? Nobody knows. So we can, we don't hit ban because it's going to ban, it does it by name, so it's going to ban both of us. But we can test out the teleport and do the ban last. Okay, that must be me. So yes, now I'm teleporting from where I'm at to this person. That seems to work. Now we will teleport them to us, which seems to work. Now we're going to move back over here and do it the opposite way. Teleported to the other person and teleported the other person to us. Cool. So now if we hit ban, we can't really undo this because we both have the same name, but normally that wouldn't be an issue. It should take us to the banned location. Banned and banned. So that's pretty much how to set up and use this list, and hopefully it will work very well for you. If you have any issues, please reach out to me on my Discord, or if you don't have my Discord, you can just reach out to me through Patreon, Booth, or YouTube comments. I do generally receive all those at some point, and I'll be happy to help walk you through it or any of that good stuff. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and find the system useful. There will be much more updates to come. Battle Coffee and I are going through all of my old assets and kind of just updating and polishing them all. So hopefully you guys look forward to that. Anyways, I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Have a good day.